Today we will work for ANOVA. Although I have give you a task in yesterday class to perform ANOVA, but I want to repeat it again. ANOVA. So today you just watch this live class and you will do practice after when I say to you, no, you do practice. So just first watch and then I will give you time for practice. So your task is ANOVA. When you want to perform any task in R, 4 questions should be arised in your mind. Question number 1, what is ANOVA? Question number 2, why do we perform ANOVA? And question number 3, types of ANOVA. And question number 4, sample data table for each type of ANOVA. First, I want to ask these 3 questions. Copy, open ChatGPT, and paste this question and send message. It will give us a response. Certainly, here are clear, concise explanation for your question about ANOVA. Question number 1, what is ANOVA? ANOVA stands for analysis of variance. It is statistical method used to compare the mean of 3 or more group to see if at least one group mean is significantly different from other. The purpose of t-test and ANOVA is same. In t-test, you need only 2 group, not more than 2 group. 2 groups. If you have more than 2 group, for example, you have 3 group in your data, A, B, and C, and you want to compare these group, then you will apply ANOVA. So ANOVA is a statistical method used to compare the mean of 3 or more group. If you have 3 or more group, you will apply ANOVA. If you have less than 3 or 2 group, you can apply t-test. Now next step is, why do we perform ANOVA? Same as for t-test, test for significant difference, avoid multiple t-test, identify source of variation, and summarize and complex your data set. Next, type of data. There are several types of ANOVA, mainly depends on the number of factors. For example, one-way ANOVA, one dependent variable with 2 or more group levels. Test if the mean of all groups are equal. Two-way ANOVA, 2 independent variables. If you have one factor, you can apply one-way ANOVA on your data. If you have 2 factor in your group, you can apply two-way ANOVA. Repeated measure ANOVA, used when the same subject are measured multiple times. For example, you are measuring same reading multiple times. For example, morning, daytime, evening. Same reading but for multiple time. You are measuring blood pressure at morning, at daytime, at evening. For example, measuring blood pressure of patient at different time points before, during, and after treatment. Multifactor ANOVA or N-way ANOVA or M ANOVA, you can also say M ANOVA, extension to more than two factors. That's the effect of multiple factors and their interactions. So there are few types of ANOVA are given. No, thanks. No, I need sample data table for each type of ANOVA. Yes. Here are three groups: fertilizer A, fertilizer B, and fertilizer C. And you want to check the effect of fertilizer on plant height. Fertilizer on plant height. Because here is one factor, so it's one-way ANOVA. If you have two factors, for example, fertilizer and watering. No, there are two factors. Fertilizer can also affect plant height, watering can also affect. So there are two factors. If you have two factors in your data set, you can apply two-way ANOVA. Repeated measure ANOVA, you are measuring same factor but for multiple time. Before, during, after, before, during, after, before, during, after. And multi-factor N-way ANOVA, for example, multi-factors, fertilizer, watering, light. So there are three factors. So you can apply N-way ANOVA if you have multiple factors. One factor, one-way ANOVA, two factor, two ANOVA, more than two factor, N-way ANOVA. No, I need sample data in Excel sheet. So here is a sample data table. Download this file. I am sending this file in group for practice. Copy and group. All participants, please download this file and type done within Zoom chat. I have sent the data in group. Okay, now import this data from Excel. Now here are multiple sheets, one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, multi-factor ANOVA. I will select one-way ANOVA. Select, import. Now take str, sample, ANOVA and run. Copy, open ChatGPT, paste here and write a message. I want to perform one-way ANOVA in R and send message. Here is the R script for one-way ANOVA. Here is the plot, one-way ANOVA in R, copy, open R, paste here and run. It will give you the answer in the form of table summary. So this result indicates that there is a significant difference among all three groups. Because p-value showing 3 star, it's mean highly significant results. Now, if your results are significant, there is a significant difference among all three groups, then you can move to post-hoc test. Post-hoc test. So first visualize. Here is the script for visualization. In the form of box plot. If you want to visualize in the form of bar plot, you can write a message to ChatGPT. I need bar plot. It will give you its bar plot. Here is its bar plot. No, I want to play post-hoc test. Tukey test, HSD test. Thanks. Now I want to apply post-hoc test and want to visualize bar graph with CLD. CLD means compact letter display. The result of HST or post-hoc test will appear in the form of group letters, alphabets on plot. So here is the first step by step. First perform ANOVA, copy. We already done ANOVA, but repeat it again. ANOVA results are significant. No, apply Tukey test. ANOVA show you there is a significant difference between three groups, but post-hoc test tell you how many differences are found between group A and group B, B and C, C and A. You can check here in table. There is a difference. How many differences are found? B and A 2.5, C and A 4.7, C and B 2.2. So maximum difference is found between C and A 4.7. So ANOVA just show you there is a significant difference in the form of yes or no. Difference present or not. It will give you answer in the form of yes or no. But post-hoc test shows you how many differences are found between these groups. So this table gives you the difference. Now next step is get compact letter display, copy and paste and run. You need a package merged comp view. It is showing me I don't have merged comp view. So first I need to install library group letter CLD. Okay. Now next step is prepare summary table. Now next step is draw its plot with group letter. So here is a plot with compact letter display showing you A, B, C. So there is a maximum difference between A and C. P is between A and C. Okay, now another task which I want to give you. Regression. Now next step is regression. You will also do regression and ANOVA in 2-day class, or you can do regression in another day. Now you have 3 days, 4 days, Monday to Thursday. You have 4 days. Next class will be on Friday. So I want to give you task for regression and uh, just regression or regression or time series data. Regression and first task is regression and second task is time series analysis. What is your task? Ask 4 questions. Question: download sample data. If you are unable to download sample data, you can send a request in group. Anyone can share, or if I will be available, I will share data recording related to regression. But I try to share no. Next is download data and import each sheet one by one and perform analysis. Similarly, for time series, ask these 4 questions again and perform all these analysis one by one. Now I am sending sample data for time series data and regression. Thanks. Now I need sample data table for each type of regression in Excel sheet. There is sample data for regression. Perform all type of regression. First search the name of regression by using ChatGPT and then perform all analysis. And next is thanks. No I need for time series analysis. All types. Here is a sample data for time series. Download. Save. Copy and share. Share. Okay. Now your today task is ANOVA. Your today task is all type of ANOVA with post-check test in R. And your next task is also perform a regression and time series analysis before next class. Have you any question or any confusion? You can ask. If clear, then type clear and start your work. Please, if clear, start all type of ANOVA with post-check test. If your results are significant, then work on post-check test and draw their different type of plots. You can draw its line plot, box plot, and try other different type of plots, and also try to save in HD with proper dimension. For example, you want to save this plot, write a message, thanks. No, I want to save this plot in HD. ChatGPT will give you a script. Just copy and paste in R and run. Your plot will be automatically saved in your working directory. As shown in my case, here are some plots. So you can check already saved in HD. You can save its theme. Here is a regression plot. So it will show you HD regression plot with, you can check its figures and its text, very clear and HD. Okay, thank you. Now please do practice and share your results within group. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.